High five for the police. High five for the police. High five for the cops. High five for the police. They did their job. Hey, we paid y'all for that. I respect that.
You're glad they got him?
I'm glad you got it. Yeah, I'm glad you got it. I have no clue what he did, but he's a guilty ass.
All right, so we are on the scene here. Just got confirmation from Mobile police. The individual that was driving that red car, they pulled up behind him, initiated a traffic stop. Has been the man that they've been searching for, going by the name of Etoe the shooter, birth name of Darius Thames. Has been very relentless in taunting officers online, but an operation, they had information that kind of led to where he was at. And tonight we understand that he's in custody right now in the back of that police squad car there, and was driving around in this red Pontiac. And I don't know if you just heard it earlier, but some of the folks that live here are excited, kind of relieved actually to get him off the street. Actually, I'm going to move around, see if I can get a look with my broadcast camera. All right, we're going to shake a little bit, but hold on. I got to adjust my broadcast camera that I have with me here. Hold on, bear with me. I'll only see in black because you're in my in my pocket there. But yeah, the man that known as Darius Thames, went by Etoe the shooter, we can confirm is in custody, pulled over and arrested by Mobile police just a short time ago. We pulled up, he was already in the car. Of course, this is the individual who did a Facebook Live video just a couple of days ago, taunting officers, saying, "Come get me." And it appears that is what they did. And again, for the folks that are just joining us, that are now kind of beginning the investigation right now, going through the car. That's the car that the suspect was driving in, that red Pontiac. And the crowd forming here. And this is in the Tolmanville community, near Moffett Road, kind of just past Moffett Road, near the service road here. But you can see how seriously they took this situation. The assistant chief of police is out here. Several detectives as well as officers that participated, just regular street officers that participated in the apprehension of this suspect, who was initially wanted for robbery dating back to early last month. And getting confirmation from Mobile police that the man that they have arrested, she looks like they're over there talking to him now, in the back of that police car, is Darius Thames, who they've been calling Etoe the shooter, daring police to come find him, come get him. And obviously they did not take kindly to that. And they successfully made an arrest, and obviously peacefully made an arrest as well, because that was a concern. They said he was armed and dangerous. We did see videos of him, kind of posing with guns and firearms, and that was a concern that that this could turn violent, or they didn't know how he would act upon trying to be captured. But the end result here is an arrest and no one hurt, which is the good news here. Hang around here. Were you out here when this all went down?
I was not. I was in the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you kind of notice that something was happening?
When I see all these police cars come up, I knew something was going down, and I knew it was gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. You know, you put on Facebook, catch me if you can. So you just make yourself a target. That's all you did. So, you know, some of the consequences. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
You surprised to see this many officers? I mean, this is a.
No, you got to show force. You got to show force. These kids are riding around and they have no respect. Case in point, what happened over there in England. Case in point, you got to be prepared. You never know what's going down. So, be prepared. If you do the crime, do the time. It's just that simple.
And you know, there was a lot of people that were online. I don't know if you saw the videos, but they were cheering him on, saying, you know, run, Etoe, run.
Yeah, run. It's the same thing they told LJ as. Where he at? He's in prison. So, catch me if you can. They did their job. The officer did their job. I give all praise to them.
So you're happy to see this happen here?
I'm happy to see they got another thug off the street. Yeah, I'm happy for that. Yeah.
And where do you live? You live nearby here?
I live in Atlanta.
Okay. Right on. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
No problem, sir.
There you go. There was a man who was kind of outside around the area when this arrest was made. And actually at this point we're kind of hoping, and obviously he's already in the vehicle, you know, if they were going to bring him out again, or, you know, typically in these situations when they make a high profile arrest like this, they'll, you know, take them back to headquarters, do some more interviews of the suspect, and then they'll do a perp walk before they take him to Metro Jail. Kind of just judging by the attitude of the officers, the relief to see this guy arrested. I expect that will be the case tonight. For the man that they called Etoe, the shooter, who, as you heard, you know, people were knowing, is telling police, catch me if you can. And tonight they did just that. Mobile police arresting this fugitive who's been on the run for, you know, nearly 2 months now for a robbery situation that happened near the beginning of April. And after that, you know, they started posting on their Facebook page, help us find this guy. And that's really when he started ramping up the war of words with Mobile police, you know, putting those posts, catch me if you can, saying you'll never find me, also, you know, putting selfies and then Facebook Live videos. And I think officers said that they had some motivation to find a guy that was that brazen about being on the run, and tonight they did that. All right, again, for the folks that are just joining us, actually the car leaving right now, that has the man that they call Etoe, the shooter. I don't carry anything on me.
Oh my God! Shout out to Black! Don't edit it out.
I'll take care of that part.
Please, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, no, I'll take care of that part.
He's so stupid.
All right, so Etoe, the shooter, just taken back to, I believe, Mobile Police Headquarters here. We'll be doing some more interviews there. And then hopefully we'll get another look, get a chance to talk to him. You know, they typically do that, lead him to Metro Jail. So that's the situation that we expect tonight. But again, as you saw, a big crowd that was out here for a while here as this stop was initiated, and then the suspect that they were looking for, Darius Faines, also known as Etoe the shooter, was arrested here tonight. Was wanted for robbery, but of course kind of rose to notoriety here in Mobile for his antics online, teasing police officers, even doing a 20-minute Facebook Live over the weekend, making fun of them. But tonight, you know, you can see the officers are the ones that are laughing at this situation. Happy that they got their guy off the street. Chief, are you guys taking them back to HQ? What's that? All right. I'm gonna step back just a little bit and go grab some of my gear. Yes, ma'am. Sure. I'm on Facebook Live right now. I'm broadcasting live. He was wanted for a robbery that happened on St. Stephen's, and this was like April.
Yeah.
Happened in April, and yeah, but like a week ago, Mobile Police had posted on their page to help us catch this guy, and then he kind of responded on their Facebook page, kind of making fun. Well, he started with that, and then started putting videos up, and yeah. 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 So. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. All right, guys, for the folks that are still on Facebook Live here, forgive me for the movement of the camera. I'm the only reporter on scene here right now. And trying to grab some gear and keep this live feed up at the same time. All right, this is in the Tolmanville area. This is near Ruby and 1st Street where this stop happened. And the man they call Etoe, the shooter, Darius Thames, was arrested. All right, for the folks asking about the camera moving, we're operating 2 cameras at once here. The broadcast camera as well as Facebook Live here, but we wanted to bring you this scene because we just pulled up to it. This was about 20 minutes or so now that police were able to arrest the suspect that they've been looking for nearly 2 months now. Robbery suspect Darius Thames, who also went by the moniker Etoe the shooter, had been kind of poking fun, harassing, and making fun of police officers online, saying that they'd never be able to catch him. Even posted a Facebook Live video that, you know, really went viral over the past, over the weekend. And I think that kind of served as extra motivation, just looking at the sheer force of officers that showed up to be a part of this operation. As I said, including the assistant chief of police. I've seen homicide detectives out here as well, so as well as regular officers. I mean, this was really almost a raid of sorts to catch the suspect that they'd been looking for the better part of 2 months now. Test.
Okay, look. Join me.
Test.
I'm just saying.
Chief, can we talk to you before you leave?
Not right now.
No? Are you guys going to do a perp walk?
Yeah, later.
Okay. So should we head to headquarters or what?
We've got some other stops we'll make it. They'll be headed headquarters in a while.
Okay. Appreciate it. All right. Those Assistant Chief of Police can't provide any details on, the execution of this arrest at this time. But hopefully we'll be getting later. And apparently this seems to be part of an operation that they're doing, looking for other suspects, or they said that they have other stops, maybe serving warrants to kind of gather more evidence on this suspect. Got a pretty large audience here, but we're going to have to sign off here in just a second. I'm going to head over to Mobile Police Headquarters where they took Etoe, the shooter, before they take him to Metro Jail. That'll be our opportunity to talk to him and kind of, hear what he has to say. He said a lot leading up to this situation that'll never be caught. What does he have to say now? Obviously, this was a situation that ended peaceably. No one was hurt here. So that was a concern, but want to talk to Etoe, kind of see where his head's at in all of this, because even though being a fugitive in this situation, a lot of folks were following this situation, following police search for him, and again, coming to an end here in Tolmanville. Etoe, the shooter, arrested. Hopefully we'll be back, another broadcast when we get back to police headquarters on Facebook Live, and obviously we'll have more on our newscast at 9 and 10 o'clock.